In the air to right, and he did it again!
Welcome back to the Lefties 2 broadcast. Week 103 is here, and we've got some groups going in, some crazy groups. Of course, we have a rookie start bench cut with pitchers, as you guys can see from the thumbnail. Right? Again, super important to figure out which pitcher to go all in with right away so you can get your team set up, right? And again, the most important aspect in this game is pitching. So let's go into the groups and get to the start bench cut. Group number 1, we got the Padres here. This is an interesting group because all of these teams have been at second place, right? Like Snow Poetry and Cats at 19 has been at first place before. They were the first place team ever in this game. But in recent history, all these teams at one point have been at second place. So it's a battle to get back into the 6,000. I think this is where Taiwan drops. But 150, 160 is going to get it. 155 probably is going to get it done here. So look at Japan Sluggers at 21. I think they're probably the odds-on 5th place favorite here. And 4th place, I would go with Taiwan. 3rd place, lately, the Padres have not been playing up to their expectations. And then I would go 1st and 2nd is going to be a tough one. But Korea and Snow Poetry and Cats there at 19th, I think they're going to be battling for 1st and 2nd. But top 3 for sure, not in any particular order. Korea, Snow Poetry and Cats, Padres, where this is where Sluggers and Taiwan probably drop. All right, Baseball Canada. Doing a little cleaning of the house here lately. Namba at 24. This is usually where they get back up into that 6,000 after a week or two drop. Japan 001. Don't know why they're in here, but they're here. Blue Jays, this is where they probably have an opportunity to get back at 6,000 as well. So 4-team group here. 2 teams are for sure going to get close to that 6,000 spot. So I'm thinking it's going to be Namba at 24 over there and potentially the Blue Jays. All right. Cobra Kai, Yankees, Legion, Hitters, Northerners, Platinum Level 1. These teams are going to get... All right, Sea-Doo, don't have the ranking for this week. Dirtbags, Black Bears, Stewie Griffin, a team there from South Korea. All right, not bad. Keep it moving. All right, Baseball Bros, Legends, Met 7-Line Army. All right, 59th there, Sang Sang Shu, I think. Taiwan Representative Club, number 2 at 35th, Baseball Bros. So this is where the Met 7-Line Army is definitely going to be dropping. Legends last week I thought had a really good opportunity. But this is where Baseball Bros, if they can get their act together, along with the Taiwan Representative Club, get 1st and 2nd. Met 7-Line Army is a 120 scoring team, so they're probably going to be out there. All right, Aftermath Uprise, Baga, Japan, Fat Cats, and Taiwan making a return, as well as the Chinese team there. All right, Moderated Bunts, Ice Cold Beers, Hanwha Soba, and Slam Jams 2. Look at the weird spread on the rankings here. Again, this is where you score in about 120s, going to get you anywhere when you're in Platinum Level 5. So... they score similar groups. All right, keep swinging. This got knocked out of that 6,000 spot last week, and not a good score. So they're paired up with a lot of low-scoring teams. Rockets 83, Nan's Crew, Hyundai Unicorns, and Taiwan Super. Good opportunity for 2 teams to kind of really make a dent, but this is where Keep Swinging will probably get their reins back, finishing 1st in this one. All right, Start Swinging. Got back into the top 100, 99th place. Redditors, Formosa win, 777, and Taiwan. Better rankings for these groups here. We'll see how it works out for them. Pretty good group, I think. A lot of teams trying to make a name for themselves as they move up. All right, Venezuela VZ going to get the W here. It won't even be close, so let's just introduce the Ball Buster Sluggers. Purge Kings in Korea 84. All right. VZ Venezuela. All right, America Sluggers, Texas Warriors, Eyesight, America First 2. Teams that are about, rankings probably in the 130s, 120s. so close, 140 to 130, I would think. Trying to get back to that top 100. Let's see if they can kind of get it done here as they move up. All right, Perla Negra, as you guys saw last week from their strategy, they're back in a grouping that's a little bit closer to where they're at. Now, the strategy really is, if they win by too much, will they be back in with that same group, right? So it's how to climb the ranks without scoring too much is really the new strategy for this game. All right, so Perla Negra going to get the victory here more than likely. Bad News Bears had a couple bad weeks and a lot of lost members too. So this could be a spot for Japan or even Taiwan Online Field Club. Aftermath OG, Canadian Crushers, Aftermath New Day Misfits, Alpargata. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting group here because the Aftermath teams scored quite a bit. One of them scoring 176. And that Venezuela team over there, Alpargata, they're a favorite in this one too. So this could be 175 is definitely going to get you a victory. Usually 100 for third place moves up in gold level. So top three teams here. I'm going with the Aftermaths and then the Venezuela team. Canadian Crushers, probably the odd team out here. Misfits, going to have to battle for that third place spot. All right, let these two chill. Back in that 6,000 at fourth place. Mandalorians right there. All-Stars right there. It's funny, the All-Stars and the All-Stars, minor league club, trying to move up, trying to play spoiler. But look at that middle team, Venezuela. Probably, in my opinion, the favorites in this group. This is a group where the Mandalorians typically lose. All-Stars, Venezuela, probably going to get the job done. And Mandalorians don't score 150, so they're probably going to be dropping out of that 6,000 spot, as well as let these two chill in my prediction. We'll see. But All-Stars, this is where they could play spoiler. I just don't think it's going to happen in this, but we'll see. Got to play the games. All right, let these two starter at 127. Back at 50 teams, so that's a good spot for them. Back with their rival as well, the Full Send LLC team, Big Sticks. But again, the top 130 to 100 is really competitive. Unless you're one of those teams that are just established and you're coming out swinging. But this is where let these two starters, Full Send LLC, are probably your favorites with Big Sticks, third place. Because I haven't really seen too much Wolfpack or heavy hitters really move up a lot. So they've been stagnant, where Full Send LLC recently has been in that top 100. All right. Well, there it is. Group of death. You look at the two. Taiwan again. They can finish third for sure. They'll probably be second place based off of last week. But again, Masaba full swing and that tough and tender at 15. This is a really good spot, where the top three teams are going to be scoring in the 170s. Taiwan Representative Club at 34 and Let These Two are going to be out. I'm pretty sure of it. No shot for these guys. So they'll get knocked down, and they'll have a tough week next week also. But those top three teams, Masaba, 66, Tough and Tender, and Taiwan are going to be your 1, 2, and 3. Just depends on which order they're going to go. And those are the groups. Let's go to the rookie start bench cut with the pitchers. All right, so we're back in a rookie account here. As you can see, 1,500 trophies. Not a lot there. Get a little donation, of course. That's what you got to do when you're a rookie. Helps build your team up. And let's do a little bit of a request. Okay, so start bench cut, 3 pitchers. And we know that the very first pitcher you get in the game is Michelle, right? So she's the first pitcher. And then typically your second pitcher you get in one of your first boxes is Yuna. And then, of course, I like James thrown in here. And again, you might, depending on how much you play within the first several weeks here, you might get Caroline. You're going to get a Garcia. And I just recently pulled a Marie right there. So she's the highest pitcher I have right now. So she might be starting soon. But of course, this video is for James, Michelle, and Yuna. Okay? This is my thought. All right, so let's break it in there. Depending on how you get it and how you pull your boxes and, that kind of random luck. Let's take a look at James. Again, it's just a rookie account. You got to invest in a pitcher more than anything else. Right? The hitting will come. Again, rookie manual hitting. We'll go make a video over that one day. But again, rookie manual hitting is important. All right? So, James, two-seamer, slider, changeup. All right? Michelle, four-seam, slider, curve. Yuna, a lefty, four-seam, changeup, forkball. Okay, so it's really dependent on your style of pitching, right? Where James has that two-seamer with a lot of good movement, especially in the beginning days. He's going to get a lot of soft ground balls with that two-seam slider combination. Again, you don't want to typically throw the changeup in there for a strike. And as a rookie, you're going to get a lot of strikeouts because people they can't tell the difference. Then a lot of new players can't tell the difference. So that changeup does help if you throw it out of the zone early. Michelle, in my opinion, depending on your style of pitching, that four-seamer, even as a rookie, is not that powerful, especially compared to the four-seam of Yuna. Her slider and curve, like her curve, I think, is better than her slider. And then James' slider is better than Michelle's slider, in my just humble opinion, right? And, of course, Yuna. Let's go there. We go. Yuna, all right? That forkball kind of works as that curveball, right? And then that changeup, four-seam. She has a little bit more speed, velocity, I believe. And then with that forkball, two good off-speed pitches. With the changeup, you can kind of use them unilaterally, where the forkball is going to drop a little bit quicker, right? And the changeup is going to have that slow, methodical drop out of the strike zone if you use it right. So the question is really preference, but it's easy. We're going to cut Michelle. She's going to be cut. I don't really like using her. Matter of fact, if you're going to have a team to kind of keep your trophies down, you're going to throw games away, Michelle is probably a good option, or Eric. I don't use Michelle really at all. As you can see, I haven't even, started, leveling her up with 600 cards there. So now it's really James or Yuna. Now, it depends on like this, right? How many people in your club, if you're new, are requesting certain pitchers? A lot of people go and they request Kevin, usually the number one request in early players to get that heavy power hitter. But so it's really a matter of preference over a four-seam fastball to a two-seam fastball, right? And I like them both, so it's a really tough one. But in this case, I'm going to bench Yuna, right? We're going to bench Yuna, and again, it's just a random thing. If you got three pitchers to choose from and you're going to invest all in, the guy I'm going to invest in, and this is not any surprise to anybody that knows me, but if you're a rookie player, James, 4,000, you need about 7,000 cards, a little more than that probably to get them all maxed out. But I think the ability to get early in the game, if you keep your trophy count lower, you're going to get a lot of more options for a large collection of common cards, more than you're going to get rare cards. So the idea that you could pull, especially in a good club, every week you get a good trophy, you're going to be able to get a good opportunity to really fill up any common pitcher or any common player's level up a lot faster, in my opinion. So, again, starting James, benching Yuna, and then cutting Michelle for rookie pitchers. Again, if you could pull the other pitchers, which this account particularly just pulled the Murray, you got Caroline, you got Mueller, you got Fernandez, Garcia, all good options. You just, at the end of the day, go with the highest level pitcher you have in the early stages. So again, tomorrow when I'm playing club league with this, I'm going to go with Maria here because she's just the highest level until I can get James up. But no matter what you do, get a pitcher to level 13. Common or rare is going to be your best bet. The fastest possible way of doing that. All right, so there it is, start, bench, cut. And again, as always, guys, thank you for watching another Let These Two broadcast. I will see you next time.